Hello, I'm Thomas Cox, and today I'm going to talk to you about characters from Dungeons & Dragons, while I also play Bastion. Okay, I was the DM I've been the DM for a number of Dungeons & Dragons campaigns. We're going to go to the Workman Ward. And many of the people that I've played with have had some pretty fantastic characters. I'm actually hoping they don't mind I talk about their characters, but I'm sure they won't mind. So, one of them was... Oh, we gotta go down here. Yeah. one of the better ones is... One of my good friends had a, oh gosh. Was a Dragonborn... Dragonborn fighter, wizard? Dragonborn wizard, that's what it was. She was Dragonborn wizard. And so she, it was very, very interesting because there was a running gag that she would flirt with every character she could flirt with. Well, any male character. So anytime there would be a character that would come up, she would ask, oh, dang it. She would ask, oh, is he a Dragonborn character? And I'd be like, maybe. And she would say, I seduced him. And that would be her action. And oftentimes, it'd be funny, and laughter would happen. And then we'd go about our business. And that's really all that happened with that. We also created some headcanon lore of, oh, there goes those guys. They're falling like I'm falling. We also created some headcanon stuff where Dragonborns have a second stomach. And this character, whose name was Sparky, I believe, would always store things in her second stomach that she needed for later. So it was kind of like she had a bag of holding, but as a second stomach. So that was a very fantastic character. One time there was a French character an NPC, that Sparky put into her second stomach to keep for a little while so that he wouldn't cause any trouble. That was... To say that campaign was crazy would be an understatement. But it was a lot of fun. This character would also spend... I don't know, because I can't really remember any time magic... Oh, yeah, that's right. The magic that happened, that this character did was... Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Oh, I just blew up a table with a gun. Oh, I just blew up a bench with a gun. Do that with that bench, too. Anyway... The character that, Ooh, I forgot what I was saying. So this character... I'll do that later. This character didn't really do a whole lot of magic spells. Never did too many spells. Oh, crap. She had her fireball spell and, the general spells, but... what she did oftentimes was a invisibility spell. Now, she was a 6'7" large female dragonborn. Therefore, you know, it'd be a pretty powerful invisibility spell to hide her. But it happened and it worked. So she did it. It was funny too because when we play Dungeons & Dragons, we don't really follow a lot of rules, I guess you would say. The extent of us following rules is... Oh, goodness gracious. The extent of us following rules is we kind of just do whatever and hope for the best. And most of the time that works out really well for us. But... So, it's whatever. We just play the story and have fun with it. And, so this Dragonborn character, Sparky, would oftentimes we wouldn't worry about the invisibility spell having a set limit. So she would just go invisible and be not invisible and invisible at will. And it was always very interesting, all the different times she would do that. And the other person that we played with had a character, and it was a rogue character, a elf rogue, and she got very upset when her elf rogue character couldn't go invisible, but the giant, or the little elf rogue, well, not little, but the elf rogue character couldn't go invisible and hide as well as the 6'7" dragonborn wizard. So that was always good fun. Also, that character, going back to the oh, I have a little squirt friend. Look at him. Hold on a second. Oh, what's this? History books? Oh, I'm not sure what. Oh, apparently I just passed out reading books. Books have the tendency to cause passing out. So, let's see what happens, because I don't remember doing this happening when I played last. Maybe this is a dream place? Oh, can't keep going that way. Let's go this way! Away! Ooh. Oh, this looks... This looks like it'll be fun. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Ah! Ah! So this other character. She was the elf rogue. And she would oftentimes... Oh man. Oh man. She would oftentimes... Oh my goodness gracious. She would oftentimes she would steal a lot. She was very big on the roguish tendency of stealing. So oftentimes she would spend her time trying to steal everything and get as much loot as possible. Now, there's obviously nothing wrong with that. So if you can steal and get the loot in Dungeons and Dragons, it's actually probably preferred. Oh goodness gracious. So she one time walked into a... Oh wait, no, I already told this story in the Dungeons and Dragons video. Well, I'm going to tell it again, because this is one of my favorite stories to tell of Dungeons and Dragons. So, one time during this campaign, which I'm going to talk about the campaign someday as well, because it was fun. One time during this campaign, my this character went and they found some daggers somewhere, but really they weren't daggers. They were more like butter knives, or so. That's, yeah, they were butter knives. They weren't daggers. So this friend, she went into a store and tried to convince the store owner that what she had were in fact golden daggers. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. As opposed to these, like, butter knives. Oh no. I'm about to die. As opposed to these butter knives. And so... Oh, died. So, we argued for a good... Well, her and the shopkeeper argued for a good 10 minutes over the fact that these were not gold. Oh, video cut out for a second. So, anyways, we argued for a little while over the fact that these were not, in fact, golden ceremonial dwarven knives, but were instead just some plain old rusty piece of crap knives. However, I knew that But she did end up getting some money from the shopkeeper because the shopkeeper wanted her to leave him alone. So, oh my goodness gracious. Everything. Okay. So, the shopkeeper ended up giving her some money to make her go away, I believe. It's been well over a year since I've did this campaign. So, I am having trouble remembering specifics. But, oh my goodness. But so she got some money from it. So it wasn't just ill-gotten. But still, it was a long discussion. And the other friend that was Sparky just stood there and laughed and had fun and generally enjoyed herself while this argument was going on. So that is... Oh wow, I'm gonna die again. Oh, I died again. So yeah, that was one of the better stories I have about Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, oh no. Haha. And yeah, I really enjoyed playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm hoping I can set up I get something to do here. Oh, I lost. Alright. Well, I guess this video's gone on for long enough now, I guess. So that was 2 of the characters, and that is by no means all of them. I've actually done 2 campaigns for Dungeons and Dragons, and they were both really interesting. So next time I may talk about more characters, or I may tell you about the stories, because they were good stories. I think they were good stories. So you may get to hear about them. Alright, I guess that's it for now. So thank you for watching. A like and favorite are always appreciated. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you all, and toodaloo!